Bethesda has just announced the Season 10 rewards and released the Q4 community calendar. Meanwhile, there is a suspicious new car asset and new glitches circulating. It's news time. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Bethesda has finally revealed the Season 10 City of Steel rewards by rank, and I must say there are a few unexpected surprises there. Moreover, they also published the Q4 community calendar, featuring mostly more of the same, but there's at least one new entry, a new event coming. Meanwhile, a new car model was discovered in the game files, and there's lots of new and old glitches circulating once again. Lastly, the Pitt Public Test received its final patch, and I will also show you a strange data mined dev panel. Well then, let's dive in, shall we? It's time to say goodbye to Season 9 Dread Island, as well as the Q3 community calendar. A new era approaches with the Pitt DLC releasing on September 13, followed by a new season, City of Steel, and of course, the last community calendar for 2022. Here it is, but what's new in this one? Well, not much to be honest, but let's do a quick analysis mount by mount to clear any doubts. Starting with September, we have the highly anticipated The Pitt Expeditions DLC, as well as Season 10, City of Steel, and lots of new content related to the team. You can also expect lots of changes and even new gear. Before this huge patch, there's only a script surplus, a 25% legendary previous sale, and a double mutations weekend planned. After the pit is live, there's a few more community events, but again, more old stuff. Also, there's a double mutations weekend, followed by Minerva's big sale, a gold rush, and another script surplus. Now, moving to October, things will either warm up a lot or simply cool off, depending on Bethesda's decisions. By that, I mean if they add new rewards to existing events, or not really. For instance, Spooky Scourge will return for Halloween 2022, but it's not clear yet if there will be any new rewards. Right now, in the files, they are the same as in 2021, so things are not looking very promising. As for the rest, we have more old stuff, like the return of treasure hunters and invaders from beyond, both events with the same rewards pool, if nothing changes until then. There are also double caps and double mutations daily ops, and that's it really. What about November? Well, at first glance the mount looks pretty ordinary, but hold on, hold your horses. There's a brand new entry right in the middle, the call to Axe-tion challenge event. If you are wondering what in the Wasteland's name is this, then it means you missed my other news here, where I explained everything in great detail. Check it out for all the info. The TLDR is basically, it's another challenge-based event like the 2021 Valentine's Spread the Love, this time based on new daily challenges related to the pit, mostly. With a free reward as part of the weekly completion, it's a Fanatic Stalker set. Here are some data mine images so you guys can have a preview. It's a pretty intriguing one. Returning to the calendar, there's also a double experience weekend planned for the second weekend of November. Other than that, you can expect the usual fill-up events, more double script, caps, cold bullion, daily ops, previous sale, and so on. Last but not least, December is a month full of action. For starters, the Nuka World on Tour DLC will go live, probably by the middle of the month, close to the holidays. Then Bethesda is going to enable Holiday Scorched as per usual every Christmas, but again, I can't tell you yet if there will be any new rewards. To finish off, there's another double experience event for the Christmas week for extra celebration purposes. As for the rest, there's another Minerva's big sale, double rush, script surplus, double mutations, and another previous sale. As I said, it's a month full of action. It's packed with stuff, especially when it comes to the new update, which will bring new public events, a new world boss, and brand new rewards as well. Feel free to check my latest video on this DLC. There's a lot of stuff you should know, but that's up to you if you want to watch it or not. Well, overall, it's a pretty decent calendar, I won't lie. We could definitely use some more new stuff to spice up things, but we are getting new DLCs instead, so I think we can't complain too much. Plus, we got a brand new challenge event. Again, yes, it could be better, but it could also be much worse. Let's just hope Bethesda will add some new rewards to existing events, and things will then be so much better. It will add value and incentive for returning players to come back, and in general, it's more exciting and refreshing to grind when you know there's something new to justify your hard efforts. But what do you think about this calendar? Let me know in the comments below. With the new Q4 community calendar out, it's time to update your train station boards, or it's time to install it altogether if you don't have it yet. This utility mod by Madocrot adds all the entries from the ongoing community calendar directly into your 76 game, more specifically to the main board of every train station in Appalachia. The mod just received an update from the Q3 to Q4 calendar, and this is exactly how it looks like in-game. This way you can always check what community events are coming up next without leaving Appalachia. It's easy, fast, and very immersive, so that's a good thing. The link to this mod at Nexus Mods is right below the video if you wish to check it out for yourself. Season 10 City of Steel rewards have been data mined months ago. In fact, I made a preview featuring some 50 rewards a while ago with in-game footage and stock images. Feel free to check it out if you haven't yet. But now Bethesda made the news official, and they also added the respective ranks at the 76 official website as shown here. Anyway, for this segment, I will basically cover the 4 main highlights of what's different with this season, since I already talked about most rewards before. Now, for the very first time in the history of seasons, there will be new gear plans attached to Season 10's ranks. That's right, Bethesda is releasing the Auto Axe plan at rank 15 and the Union Power Armor across the entire board. Yeah, that's my second highlight. Bethesda made a very sneaky trick here to fill up more ranks. They are basically releasing the Union Power Armor in pieces. Yes, piece by piece, like an arm, a leg, the chest, through different ranks. So in order to put your hands on the full set, the 6 pieces, you need to unlock 6 ranks, and to make things worse, each piece comes around every 10 ranks. As shown here, you won't be able to get the full Union Power Armor until rank 85, where the last part, Union Jetpack, is placed. Rank 85, that's really on board. So I'm a bit afraid some casual players will take a long while to get everything, or maybe they will miss it out because it's so late board. Anyway, the third highlight is about a new entry. Bethesda is now giving away free stamps throughout the entire Season 10 rewards. It's not much per rank, but it will surely help the grind. For those not familiar with stamps, this is a new currency used for expeditions rewards at Giuseppe, a new vendor inside the White Springs, which will be called the Responder's Refuge with the next DLC. The fourth and last highlight is about Fallout First rewards. I feel like Bethesda is adding even more value with this season. Maybe it's just my perspective, I'm not 100% sure, but it's how I feel after checking all the first rewards. And that's because most of them look really nice, such as this building set, the catacombs with floors, foundations, and a wallpaper, as well as the Fanatic Stalker outfit and helmet, followed by a badass Flamer skin, the Red Reaper. I know it's a variation of another skin, but still it looks pretty good. Lastly, there's the Union Secret Service Under Armor and this Toxic Waste pile. Just in new items, there's lots of bonus value to the membership, in my view. Let's not forget about the score boost introduced with Season 9. It's a permanent feature now. It's of course here for Season 10 too, and it will keep coming for future seasons. Other than that, there are no more surprises or major changes. The free atoms remain the same, thankfully. One entry of 150 atoms every 10 ranks, and then 500 at rank 100. And I suspect the repeatable are also the same. As for the rewards, I think this season is one of the best, if not the best season we got to date. There's lots of cosmetics and good-looking paints, a few interesting items too, and most importantly, everything seems to be in sync with the given theme and DLC. The Pit is arriving and the City of Steel comes as complementary content, with even more on-topic related rewards, and that's awesome for immersion and logic purposes. In fact, we are even getting new gear with seasons for the very first time. I'm not a big fan of this part, but hey yo, change is not always a bad thing. Plus, later on, these plans, The Auto Axe and Union Power Armor will carry on to the faction vendors in exchange for gold bullion, so I think it's a win-win thing for everyone in the end. Let me know your thoughts below though. Bethesda has been working on a new AMC car model, but the reason behind this sudden test remains a mystery. This new car asset was discovered in the past couple of weeks, and it's quite detailed already. Even the motor part was developed as shown, but why? What are Bethesda plans with this new car? Well, according to the data miner DSG, this looks like a ported Unreal asset, part of some devs test. As for the data miner Madocrot, he believes this might be Bethesda testing waters to see how cars would work in the engine. As for me, I think both opinions are valid, they could be options. It definitely looks like a dev test, but for what? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's not exactly related to a vehicle system, instead it's a new asset like environment, which could be part of a new mission, event, or even as an Easter egg. Remember, the Amazon Followed series will feature tons of cars, and maybe, just maybe, one of them will be this in real life AMC Phoenix, and this new model will fit like a glove as an Easter egg in 76. Anyway, this is just speculation for the time being, and only time will tell us more about Bethesda's true purpose with this new car. I'm really curious. Too bad I can't tell you more about it. Talking about data mining, Madocrot also discovered this strange new asset which looks like a dev console to choose textures, as the words indicate. Is this some sort of inside joke? I mean, they can directly add textures to anything they want. They certainly do not need to create an asset to define other assets' textures. That's insane and makes absolute no sense. Again, this could be part of some internal testing or some sort of placeholder console for upcoming content. Anything is possible here. Still, it's a very intriguing discovery, thus why I decided to share it here with you. Next, I have a new emote on the makes to share. It's called Flip the Coin and everything looks pretty polished already. The animation basically makes your character flip a 76 coin, as shown in this short preview. The 76 coin is a new asset. Here's the HD version. Well, considering the emote looks pretty polished, I am predicting it will hit the Atomic Shop soonish, unless there's some bug with it, and then Bethesda might leave it behind as unreleased content, like the fate many other new emotes received, which never got to see the light of the day. Lastly, I heard there's a Panic Rage emote too on the makes, but we couldn't find much about it. Alright, now it's time to cover some of the latest cheating going on in Appalachia. It's not like it's ever gone for good, but recently there seems to be even more glitches live. In some exploit groups, users have been discussing how some old ancient dupes seem to be working again. Something related to frogs and another one related to ignition cores, which were never properly fixed, it seems like. Let's leave the details behind, it's not important here. Now, there seems to be a brand new dupe circulating too, but it's like in the secret of the gods. Some users even claim that people are now charging in real-life money to share their knowledge on this new secret dupe. If this is true, then it's because they don't want the info to spread like wildfire before the pit gets released, since awareness usually results in Bethesda fixing things quicker, at least when it comes to duping. So that would definitely explain all the secrecy behind and around this supposed new dupe. Either way, according to these groups, cheating is as alive as ever. The next news is about the ongoing Pitt Public Test. The last and final patch happened this past Tuesday on August 30, and it was a very small one with a bit under 4 GB. Now, as a small patch, it didn't even come with patch notes. The latest notes in their website is from August 19. Moreover, the developer Hydra Skills already said this is mostly a stability patch, which implies background work like bug fixes, stability improvements, and so on. Nevertheless, this is the final patch, and this is what should carry on to the official servers on September 13. As the last segment, don't forget that Double Script is now live until next Monday, September 5, so enjoy your 600 daily script while you can. It's definitely a great time to farm extra script if you still need to gamble with the Prevair. That's all what's active regarding community events right now, but there's more coming very soon, so don't forget to check the new calendar. Another news delivered, but I'm not closing in before the random bug of this video, which is my vendor not working. It kept saying it's busy even though there was nobody using it. What is this sorcery? Now this happened because someone was using it when I crashed. Then I returned and voila, the vendor was stuck in time and space, frozen as it is. As if someone was still using it, except nobody was there. I suspect that only relogging would have fixed this one, but I did not do that. The strange world of 76. Am I right? Anyway, that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I am Marta Branco, and as always, thanks for watching. Feel free to hit the subscribe button and leave a like if you enjoyed what you saw, and consider becoming a member or patron to support the type of content I deliver. It's not always easy, I can tell you that much. Well then, catch you later. Until then, take care. Adios. Bye bye.